This is the second lesson of calendar component training. And in this lesson, we're going to add a linked list to the sales and credits by day calendar we created in lesson 1. So let's get started. I'm logged into the project calendar component training. And we're going to start off by creating a grid for a linked list. And this is lesson 2, sales and credits by day. This is adding a linked list. This isn't going to go in a menu. So we go right to our SQL again, and I built the SQL in advance because I'm going to need to pass this two values. When I click on the row of the calendar, I'm going to be on a date, so I'm going to get a date, and then I also need to pass an ord type, so I know I want to look at sales or I want to look at credits. To do that, I need to select from a select, or I have to case out the original ord type of O as sales, L as credits as ord type, so that I can use ord type in my where list as an alias. So let's just copy this. And we're going to select everything from the order header history. And we'll see how that works as we utilize it later. And once again, we have two @ variables here, and we know where those live. Those are always at the bottom of the list. Ord type is character, and invoice date we're going to convert to a date time. We don't have to give them names because they're being part of a linked list and we'll never run them on their own. Now I want to add a button, and I'd like to, now I have this list of order history information. When I bring that back, I'd like to be able to drill into that. So I'm going to go over to Agility Explorer, and I explained this before. We're going to create a button out of a view that's there, and I need to find it. And we did this under grid components. I'm going to go over to order history and look at the invoice, so I can drill right into this invoice, and it's going to be called OE order hist dialog. So I'm going to go back over here, add a button, call it invoice, OE order hist dialog. And we'll know it's right if the value comes out right, and we have an invoice number. And now I've directly linked the button back to the view. So now we need to use this linked list. So we're going to copy project calendar component training. We want lesson 1, and we're going to make this lesson 2, adding a linked list. This would be 2.1, I'm sorry. Has to be a unique name. Adding a linked list. And now I have a calendar copy of the one I had before. And all I'm going to change is I'm going to go to the linked list, look up the component name that we just created from calendar component training, And this was lesson 2, which was the grid, the linked list. And we have an org type, which is the org type we just created, and the invoice date, and we'll link them. And we'll just call this details. And we're done. So now we'll run this. All dates. And the link list is down here at the bottom. We'll clean that up. We'll save that. If we click on these values, then we'll actually see the link detail. No, there's just one record there. Let's go back to that October date. We have credits, and you'll see these are both credits for that day. It's the order date. Let's actually word wrap this so everything fits. Save that again. So now you can see we have credits and we have sales. And we can just click on the calendar and see the detail. And then if we click on a detail, we can drill in and see the invoice. And actually even reprint the invoice in Crystal. So again, this is how you inherit all this functionality from existing views that are in the system. And that's the end of this lesson. I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video tutorial, and I encourage you to move on to the next video tutorial in this series.